These creatures are Darwin babies. Dar babies for short. And they have volunteered to be test subjects while we study how they evolve in their environment. They are not strong, they are not fast, they are not poisonous, they are not smart. All they can do is hide. Predators exist in the environment, and the Dar baby that stands out is more likely to get eaten than the one that is camouflaged. Their genomes consist of 8 pieces of DNA, each piece contributing to the color of the Dar baby. Like this. In each generation, 25% of the Dar babies get eaten by predators. Another 25% perish from random acts of misfortune. Just unlucky. Mating is completely random, and each Dar baby has a 50% chance of getting one random mutation. As you can see, almost all of this environment is random. The only tiny non-random factor is the predators eating 25% that are the easiest to spot. Will evolution really work? Perhaps. Evolution is a very robust phenomenon. We will start with all the Dar babies matching the environment. But the environment changes, and now they stick out. Predators come to feed. Some are just unlucky. The survivors mate. Mating is totally random, producing the next generation. Notice all the mutations, which are indicated by the green DNA bits. Some mutations are bad. Notice the Dar baby that is completely white. Many do almost nothing, and some are actually good. Predators come to feed. Notice how the really bad mutation causes that poor Dar baby to stick out and get eaten, while the really good mutation prevents the Dar baby from being seen, keeping him alive for now. Some are just unlucky. Oops, the Dar baby with the really beneficial mutation was unlucky and still died. How can evolution ever work? The survivors mate, producing the next generation. Predators come to feed. Some are just unlucky. This guy gets to mate 6 times, while this guy gets to mate only 2 times. Remember, mating is a random variable. Now sit back and watch the rest of the evolution unfold. 13 generations total. Surely that won't be enough. This guy survived to mate, and just because of bad luck, never found a partner. Remember, mating is a random variable. Did you see it happen? In an environment filled with random variables, a tiny bit of non-random competition, imposed by the predators, was able to drive evolution. If we were to repeat the simulation, but with a light background, this is what we would get. The environment biases the competition, thus steering the evolution. And that is natural selection. In an environment full of random variables, a tiny bit of competition is all it takes. Notice how the evolution is not smooth. Sometimes evolution appears to stop. Other times it moves fast. It can even go backwards. Yet over time, the net effect is a directed process, making the organisms more fit for their environment. The element of misfortune, unlucky dar babies dying without regard to their fitness, is an example of genetic drift, the other prime ingredient in the mechanisms of evolution. There are many more issues that scientists must pursue. Going by names such as punctuated equilibrium, bottlenecks, founder effects. But you have just seen how it happens. It really works. Common descent is a fact. Species evolve. Natural selection and genetic drift are the primary mechanisms.